Yeah, I'm back from my vacation pretty early, but yeah, I didn't think I'd be back this early, but it is July 7th. Okay, what day was it? It was July 6th. Yeah, I started July 1st, and I'm back already. I thought I'd gone for most of July, but I guess I was only gone for less than a week. So, we're back to make a video about the weekly news. I missed last week, so we're covering truth of news. And there's a lot of news to cover, so let's just jump right quickly into it. First thing I want to talk about is the worst apology video. Yes, you feel like you see that every year, but when the actual apology video comes, you see it ain't that bad. Usually sometimes it's really bad, sometimes it's really good. The basic apology video is just someone sitting like this in front of a camera, looking like quietly like this, and talking how they're in the right and everyone else is in the wrong, and they have a dog on them, they cry through tears, and that's mostly about how like a sad apology video goes. But there's some apology videos that do more than just to have the basic criteria for apology videos, and that's when it's out of the ordinary, and that's why it makes it a good apology video. Some people have fake crying, some people have done a dance number, aka Selena Gomez, and some people have just have awful performance when making apology videos, such as Logan Paul. I mean, it's a free lapse in my judgment. That's just a basic line that everyone's heard before. There's been scams, there's been a lot of stuff that happened in apology video history, which take the cake. Usually when people make apology videos for either for scams they've done in the past by accident or on purpose, or either grooming or sexual assault allegations or rumors, stuff like that, they usually make apology videos for doing them, or make a claim that they didn't make them, but they're sorry for like anything that endangers of people, whatever. So yeah, that's mostly pretty much it. Sometimes racism and homophobia too. So, but this apology video was made awfully. So I don't know what's with PR teams recently, thinking that they can get away with all this stuff, thinking that you could just new and with it, and people be like, okay, it's fine, because the newest apology video dropped from Colleen Vlogs, or also known as Colleen Ballinger, also known as Miranda Sings. And when I learned this, I was surprised, really surprised, because I'm like, first of all, it's just like, I didn't think Miranda Sings would be in this like situation where I was like, oh, she has grooming allegations, sexual allegations, because she has children, stuff like that. So I was like, kind of weird to think that's her, and I also didn't recognize it was her because she don't wear the makeup. So what happened was in her apology video, she made a whole like 10-minute video or so around the same length of her playing on the ukulele, trying to apologize, not actually really apologize, just trying to mention about the grooming allegations, down how she's right and all everyone else is wrong, they don't have right claims about her. One thing first to start off with, don't go on a 10-minute video and play on a ukulele for an apology video. That's just gonna get you destroyed on the internet. Like, it's stupid because it's gonna be really famous now because it's dumb apology video. Every dumb apology video gets to do really well because it's how like dumb it is. Like, if it doesn't matter if like she says something really important, really informal, just playing the ukulele and makes it look dumb. Secondly, a lot of the things that she says in the videos are saying that, how she's in the right, like how like no one has claims against her, and people are like, and make it say a lot of bullshit and people believe it, and then she's nothing's actually happened, and there's no claims about her. Technically, it's not really it's not really an apology video. It's more like the video before the apology video, before like people like get angry saying you have no claims, what are you talking about? And then the actual apology video comes out, and then where she actually will have her real apology where she talks like this and has some tears going around her face, and her dog or her child, because she's a child, and then now she says that her whole career, blah, 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 and it's just about how she's sorry for those allegations. But yeah, so at this point in time, Miranda Sings has been canceled. It's funny how I say that, because she's seen like one of the weirdest, interesting people on the internet for like the last 10 years. I think she was a Vine star, I believe, but she definitely was big on beginning of TikTok, or musically mostly, because I remember in the beginning of TikTok era, I remember her memes or like her ad for her will be on the YouTube page for promoting TikTok and all that. So yeah, but other than that, it's crazy how just she made this terrible apology video. being 10 minutes long and just full of kind of crap too, because it's like just like padded out a lot too. And it has 9.7 million views, and it's called High, so whatever. Anyways, that's pretty much about it for this news part. Next thing I want to talk about is a little shorter news article, I guess, news like information about MrBeast. So MrBeast told everyone a few weeks ago, after the after the submersible imploding, that he said he was supposed to be on the submersible, or a submersible for the Titanic. I doubt it was the same exact one that they actually one imploded, but one that was supposed to go to see the Titanic was miscued, and MrBeast had invited to join, and thankfully he declined, because just in case, if he didn't go on, because if he did go on the one that actually imploded, he would not be alive today, and MrBeast's channel would just not want to say die out, because if you know that if when MrBeast dies, Chris, Carl, Chandler, and maybe Nolan would put their hands on his tombstone, and last to take it off will have the right to the channel, which would be pretty cool to see. But yeah, imagine MrBeast died today. People would be an outrage, people upset, like, wow, MrBeast actually died, like, holy crap, he was on the submersible, no way. He was supposed to be invited to a different submersible. It's still like the same brand, Ocean Gate, but not the actual one that imploded. So yeah. Another thing I also want to mention in this kind of storyline of MrBeast is that MrBeast lost a lot of weight. I didn't think he was like overweight or anything like that. MrBeast seemed like a healthy guy, but he posted on his YouTube community post tab saying that he lost a lot of weight for and he just posted a video himself how he used to be like kind of fat and he's pretty thin. I mean, good job, MrBeast. Pretty cool for you. He says he lifts and walks 12,500 steps a day, which is a lot. I mean, I walk like last few days I walked like 3, 4, 5, 6,000, and I walked something like 10,000 before, like in like my special, like the days where I go out with my friends and stuff like that. So good for you, MrBeast, for sticking with some goals and kind of losing some weight. And yeah, because he said he used to be obese, I'm like, just thinking that it's like crazy. So yeah, pretty cool. So that's the end of that. So we'll move on to the next article. Something that's been really overlooked, and I'm gonna mention it today in this video. I feel like I only seen one thing about it, and not really much talk about it, is about Twomad. If you guys don't know who Twomad is, Twomad's a YouTuber who makes a lot of these like shitpost content and funny content for like a few like our age, like teenagers, I guess. I don't know. It's definitely not for kids. Not really gaming content either. It's mostly just like actual shitposts in IRL stuff, like, you know, Gideon, kind of like that, but like a little more in his house kind of thing, like more streamer kind of thing. Not really like messing with people outside and like a troll guy. It's more like an indoor. I watch content and watch, and maybe make some like other videos, but I don't. It's mostly what I know Twomad by. And so, but recently, Twomad has been going a little crazy. So Twomad definitely not in the best state of mind right now. He's been a little like going off rails. He hasn't posted a video in a while, and Twomad's posting some things on Twitter and like other platforms like Discord, stuff like that, which has been really creepy and really just like kind of nerving. Like, for example, I saw on Discord or an image from his Discord, I should say, where he had a dream profile picture on, and he had a conversation with I'm assuming an underage girl, but or some person who was like other, I don't know, but like it was really weird. So I'm gonna read it out right now. Neighbor was stabbed like that, not gonna lie. Yeah, dumb fuck could do it because he had a knife. Couldn't. I want to change topics. Okay, let's talk about how that shit is like happening daily. Thought I got some epic shooting videos I can show you. No, I'm going to step out for a second. I am demonic. I will watch gore and Discord VC with Patreon subs. Best moments. We got bond over gore. Enter my infotainment. I'm sorry, I butchered that word. Infotainment. That's the word. That's the word. System, babe. You're freaking me out. So, yeah. So it gets not really sexual in any way. I don't know if it's underage girl or like a girl in general, but it's definitely really weird because it's like he's literally watching gore and those kind of like scary videos like that kind of stuff. He's like definitely not in the, it's like demonic game, not definitely not in the right state of mind to get him more into like a really bad. And plus, for some reason wearing a dream profile picture. I'm assuming like I think he wore Shane Dawson one, not Shane Dawson, someone else. I forgot who though. So yeah, he's been not really good right now. Again, I'm sorry this one's been overlooked, but I guess Twoomad's not just big enough to be have a thing for him. So I guess like people are like, okay, it's fine, Twomad. But yeah, that's pretty much I'm gonna talk about him, and I'll move on to the last article. Until we talk about myself. So the last thing I want to talk about is this Instagram and Twitter debate, and Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk little clash going on right now. Is because Twitter is, you know what, everyone knows Twitter is, and everyone knows what Instagram is, but the Instagram, or Mark Zuckerberg, Meta, I should say, more likely, had made a new thing called Threads, and Threads is just an Instagram built in with Twitter, so it's like a Twitter Instagram. So people use it like Twitter, but it's actually owned by Instagram instead, because Twitter's being pushed into the ground. Twitter has been shitting on the last few weeks and months, actually, when Elon Musk bought it, which sucks because they made some like crappy decisions, crappy things that they made. So such as, I mean, I guess a blue check and a gold check. I don't know what difference is. I don't follow Twitter. Like they pay for some of them. I know that, and you get premium subscriptions. So they have like a lot of paywalls and money walls in between them. So it kind of sucks. So you can't get a easy check mark just like being there on the platform. And plus that, I remember for like a few hours in Twitter, they added a thing called, where if you look at 600 posts in a day, if you're not verified, you get like shut out of Twitter, so you can't look at Twitter ever again. Which, honestly, that one wasn't that bad. I guess it was bad if I use Twitter a lot, but I don't use Twitter at all. So I guess that's a lot better than not it's just a lot better than not using Twitter, because if I use Twitter, I'll be like, fuck, I can't check Twitter every second day. But I'm not a degenerate liberal, so it's fine. I can live without using Twitter for like a couple of hours. But I remember people were pissed. Like my sister was pissed, and I was like, "Oh, bro, it's just Twitter." Like, look at 600 messages, by the way. Like, I'm not sure that counts ads, but like that's a lot. And when you get like cut off if you can't look at any more posts that day. It's like adding its own time limit on it, so you can't look at unlimited posts. Unless you have a verify, which you can look at 3,000 posts, which is still a limited amount. You can never get unlimited posts. But thankfully, they got rid of that, and they may look into it further and may add more posts in the future. But that was a silly thing they added for a little while. People thought Twitter was down, but I guess it was just that little thing, spectacle. And then Mark Zuckerberg came in and made Threads, which is like Twitter, but it's Instagram. As I said before, so like, so for example, you can have you can post like Instagram. But it's like it looks like Instagram, but like you post like Twitter. So say for example, Twitter looks, you type your thing, you have to go text on your page. It looks like that. But if you know what Instagram looks like, instead of where your pictures go for your Instagram, it's just text of you, what you say and what you do. So by the way, I have a Threads account, so if you want to follow me on my Threads, look at my Instagram. It's on my Instagram. It's at the Threads logo, and then it's my number. You click it, and I'll have lead you to the Threads. I might add it to here. I don't know. I think my Twitter is actually in my bio of my thing. I might get rid of it soon, put my Threads instead, or I might keep both, whatever. Like yeah. So my Twitter's here. My Instagram's there. My Thread should be the same as the Instagram. I'm assuming. I don't think it's different, but I'll post a link, possibly to it. So if you guys want to check it out real quick, I will send you guys to it, and you guys can add me up and see and then boom, and I can follow you on my Threads. So yeah, but yeah, cool. But I'm gonna use Threads a lot more, and I'm use more obviously on Twitter. I support Threads all the way. I think it's gonna be a better, less degenerate place than Instagram. But I mean Twitter. Sorry, Threads. So I hope it's just better. I love Instagram. So like Instagram's a really good place to like check out like news and stuff like that. I don't see any being degenerate at all. So that's why I like it all better. So yeah, I don't use Twitter at all because I hate the controversial and all the people being like angry and all annoying all the time. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. In Threads, people that use Threads get rid of Twitter, and Twitter will just die to the ground. So yeah, it'd be like 4chan or something like that, or MySpace. But yeah, that's the end of that. And I'm talking about something else. The last thing I want to talk about is kind of basically kind of went into is my Threads about me. Usually I end my weekly news about me, and I talk about the Threads account, talk about how I was on vacation. So I'll talk about that in more detail right now. So first thing first, I went on vacation, or I think starting in July 1st. I believe that's when I started to go on vacation. I first went to Pennsylvania. I went there for a couple days. I went to Chambersburg to stay there for like a day or so. Then I went down straight to West Virginia because I wanted to get that state off my list of states I want to visit. Because West Virginia, no offense, guys, if you guys live there, it's cool, but I think it's kind of boring a little bit. I mean, it matters where you go. Like, if you want to go for like an actual like American landmark or like something cool to see, it's more like for stuff that is just there, just cool architecture and cool places to visit. It's not like you won't like see like oh cool landmarks there that's in West Virginia, or like historic site or baseball stadium or something like that. There's nothing there. There's no sports team that I like that's in there. There's nothing really much to see in West Virginia. But I mean, when I went, I had a pretty good time. I stayed at the tip of West Virginia. I went to Charlestown and Harper's Ferry and all that. And then I went back up to Pennsylvania. I went to Gettysburg. And I went there for a couple days to see some Gettysburg national monuments, the Gettysburg Address. So I want to see all that historic. I love historical sites. If you guys didn't know that about me, I've been to Boston. The things in Boston. I've been to Jamestown, Yorktown, Colonial Williamsburg. That's another cool place of stuff. You can see the Wright brothers. I've seen Gettysburg. I've seen Baltimore and all that. I love those kind of cities where they have like a lot of historical stuff in them. And I want to see maybe more, like Lexington, Concord, maybe one day. I want to see Bunker Hill, wherever that is. I'm not really sure. I think it's in Massachusetts or Maryland. I think it's Maryland, and all that stuff. And maybe you'll see other historical sites and some small battles in the American Revolution, or small battles in Civil War, or World War I and World War II. I doubt that because more in like other European countries, but whatever. It's like Civil War and War of 1812 and all that stuff, so, and American Revolution. I like to see those kind of sites just for fun. I don't know, I'm weird, but yeah. Then yesterday I came back from my vacation. Cut short, definitely. We wanted to go to Ohio. I mean, we definitely did, but we couldn't get to. And I also want to go, but I guess we also want to go to Vermont as well. I think we got cut short. Don't worry. After like a week, about a week from now, maybe a little less. We'll probably be back on vacation and doing some other stuff. Maybe if we plan some more, maybe we could take a plane somewhere, or like drive some places and like go to like baseball stadiums. Cause I wanted to do that during the week or so, but things got like a little crazy with the because if baseball has an all-star game and a home run derby, which is like June 10th and 11th, which that's mostly what big reason we came home, because we don't want to miss that. I mean, my sister really don't want to miss it, and that's why big reason why we had to go home, which kind of pisses me off about it, because we have a chance. We have a 100% chance we're gonna see it at home, and yeah. So hopefully, and after that, we can go to Vermont, maybe Ohio, if maybe see some baseball teams like the Nationals and the Orioles and Phillies and all that stuff. But yeah, we have another month and a half to just plan out and do some stuff. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty much on vacation. I'm actually might be free. I don't know how things are gonna go. I wanted to post a video during my hotel room, but like I never really got a chance. I could get a chance all the time, but with me when trying to post a video, it's like I can't have anyone hearing me, or I'll get cringed to death. It's like no one's in this room right now, so I'm like, it's fine. But if you hear something at the door, I always look back like this way. I always get nervous that someone's gonna watch me, and I can't film. I'm like I go That's why I started something to stutter, because I can't let anybody hear me talk too. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. I've been pretty fine. I've been great, and hopefully we'll post more videos. I was on my stream today, so if you guys subscribe to my YouTube stream, it's after this video. So yeah, but that's pretty much it. I talked for long enough. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment, subscribe if you want to. I'm close to 2010 subscribers, so yay! Road to 3K, guys. See you guys in another video. Peace out, my traits. Watch your hand. No, don't drink that bleach. Nope. Yep, that's right. Don't drink the bleach and stay lit.